Hi there. I am the evil male hypnotist. You can call me EMH for short. I work just a bit differently than my sister does. She likes to go straight for the mind, whereas I like playing with physical effects, gradually showing you my growing control over your body before I enter your mind, never to be forgotten once I'm there. Now, I've been looking around YouTube, and there are many fine hypnotic practitioners here on the site, but I've noticed a trend. There is one classic induction technique that has literally sunk to the level of a stage show effect induced in volunteers once they are deeply entranced, or used as a deepening technique and depth indicator, either in stage show situations or video demonstrations on YouTube or mainstream media, as a technique to establish the existence of the hypnotic state. I promise you, my viewer, that if you will be patient and watch this video through to the end, you will be both very happy, somewhat surprised, and you will have a better idea of who and what I am. The induction method in question first appeared in print in the year 1948. It's fast approaching its centennial, so I thought I'd just race ahead to get there ahead of it. Now it's time to get comfortable. If you're sitting up, uncross your legs, uncross your hands, place them flat on your knees. If you're lying down, get as comfortable as you can on your back, and don't worry if you feel like you have to move or adjust your position now and again. That's just fine. If necessary, stop the recording while you do this. I'll still be here when you get back. And now that you're completely comfortable, I want you to think about your hands as they sit on your knees or lie beside you. And your mind is so powerful. And as your imagination links with my voice, you will notice something. First, you might notice a sense of warmth, a tingling in one of the hands. Might be a feeling of numbness, or you might not feel anything at all. Anything you feel is valid. But as you continue to listen to the sound of my voice, though not necessarily too closely to the words I'm saying, that hand will begin to respond to me. And while your unconscious mind digests that, I want you to close your eyes and turn them inward and upward to look at a spot just above center line, almost like you were trying to find the third eye in the middle of your forehead. And as you do that, you will notice how your eyelids begin to feel heavy. I will count from 1 to 5, and while looking up, you must not look down. Keep looking up. I want you to try and open your eyes, but you will find that you cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently try to open your eyes and find that the harder you try, while you are looking up, the less able they are to open. The more you try, the less able they are to open. And now let your eyes relax and fall back to their normal position. But keep them closed and keep listening. Because the spaces on the hand that your unconscious has chosen to respond to me will either narrow or widen, narrow or widen. And as that occurs, you'll notice that the hand is losing its sense of weight. Slowly at first, then more rapidly, until you find your hand is barely touching your knee, or barely resting on the surface that you are lying on. And as that happens, notice how sleepy and tired you begin to feel. And these feelings are linked. The higher your hand rises, the sleepier you feel. And the sleepier and more exhausted you feel, the more rapidly your hand rises. You could not stop it if you wanted to. So don't even try, because your conscious mind no longer controls that hand. It's totally and completely under the control of your unconscious mind. The mind that does all the little everyday tasks that we can't be bothered with. Like making sure we keep breathing, our heart keeps beating, our digestive system keeps feeding us nourishment. All of this is in the realm of the unconscious mind, but it still has space to take control of that hand, to make it rise. Most hypnotists would have done this with eyes open all the way, but I thought I'd change things up and make them more interesting. Once your hand leaves the surface it lies on, you will not be able to keep track of where it is, and that's the very idea. Sooner or later, that hand will stop rising and start to turn inward, inward toward your face. And you're still getting more and more sleepy, more and more tired, body just melting down into the chair, into the bed. And you realize that you cannot stop that hand. And when it reaches your face, you will drop into an extremely deep hypnotic sleep. An extremely deep hypnotic sleep, where your unconscious mind is open to my suggestions, where your unconscious mind is ready and willing to cooperate with me, where your unconscious mind revels in its abilities as it links with me to control you